Welcome back, Lincoln Currency, where we uncover the hidden treasures lurking in your pocket change. Have you ever come across a 1971 Lincoln penny and thought, hey, it's just a penny, right? Well, think again. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history, rare varieties, and the jaw-dropping values of this iconic coin, one of which is estimated to be worth a staggering $628 million. Yes, you heard that right. So stick around because this is a story you do not want to miss. Before we break down the insane values these coins are fetching today, let's take a quick journey back in time to 1971. This was a significant period in U.S. history. NASA was sending missions to space, and the Vietnam War was still ongoing. Meanwhile, at the Denver Mint, millions of Lincoln pennies were being struck, but not all of them were made equal. The 1971 Lincoln penny was struck in massive numbers. Over 2.9 billion coins were produced. But, as with all coins, errors and rare varieties make some of them incredibly valuable today. What sets some of these pennies apart? That's what we're about to explore. The key to identifying the rare and valuable 1971 Lincoln penny lies in its errors and unique mint marks. Here are the top varieties you should be hunting for. Double die obverse DDO. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on features like Lincoln's eye, the date, or the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Off-center strikes. If you have a penny that looks like it's been printed slightly off, hold on to it. These can range from a minor misalignment to a dramatic off-center error, and the more extreme, the better. No mint mark error. While Denver minted coins should have a D below the date, some errors have been found where the mint mark is missing, making these pieces quite rare. High-grade condition coins, even without an error. A perfectly preserved 1971 penny can fetch thousands at auctions if graded at MS65 or higher. Now, let's talk money. Some of these pennies have fetched crazy amounts at auctions. Let's take a look at some of the most recent sales and record-breaking prices. A 1971 double die penny in near-perfect condition sold for $5,600 at an auction in 2023. A mint state, red tone 1971 Lincoln penny graded MS67 Plus by PCGS was sold for $15,000. The legendary $628 million 1971 penny rumor. Is it real? Let's break it down. Now I know what you're thinking. Did a 1971 Lincoln penny really sell for $628 million? While this particular claim seems to be an internet myth, there's a reason why some pennies can fetch 6 or even 7 figures. The rarest of pennies, such as the 1943 bronze penny or the 1909 SVDB, have hit astronomical prices. Could there be a one-of-a-kind, ultra-rare 1971 penny out there? If you find something extraordinary, it's worth having it authenticated by PCGS or NGC. If you're lucky enough to own one of these valuable pennies, here's what you should do next. Examine the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for errors. Check the color. Red pennies in top condition are worth more than brown or dull pennies. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. Sell at the right place. Auction houses, eBay, and numismatic dealers are great options. So, before you toss that penny aside, make sure to check. It could be worth thousands or even millions. That's it for today's deep dive into the 1971 Lincoln penny. What do you think? Could there really be a $628 million penny out there? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare coins worth big money. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you find the next $1 million penny. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if that old penny you just tossed aside could actually be worth a fortune? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1988 Lincoln penny, specifically those with rare mint mark varieties that could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Stay tuned because you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. History of the Lincoln penny. Vintage footage of early pennies. Minting process. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin quickly became a staple in American currency. Over the years, the design has undergone changes, including the reverse imagery and subtle modifications to Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. But one year in particular has captured the attention of collectors: 1988. What makes the 1988 Lincoln penny special? Close-up images of 1988 pennies, with arrows pointing out important features. Not all 1988 pennies are worth big money. The key to unlocking their true value lies in an extremely rare minting error known as the 1988 Transitional Mint Mark variety. So, what does that mean? In 1989, the U.S. Mint made subtle changes to the design of the Lincoln penny, particularly in the way the mint mark S or D was engraved. However, a small number of 1988 pennies were accidentally struck using the 1989 reverse die. This resulted in a mix-up that created an extremely rare transitional variety that collectors go crazy for. How to identify a valuable 1988 penny step-by-step guide with zoomed-in shots of coins. So, how can you tell if your 1988 penny is worth big bucks? Follow these steps. Look at the reverse side, back of the coin. You need to examine the FG initials near the Lincoln Memorial. If the letters FG are spaced closely and the G has a straight tail, congratulations! You have the rare variety. Check the mint mark. 1988 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The rare transitional variety exists for both 1988D and 1988S pennies. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. The difference is tiny, so magnification is key. How much are these rare pennies worth? Auction clips, price charts, eBay listings. Now to the exciting part. How much are these rare 1988 Lincoln pennies actually worth? While a regular 1988 penny is worth just 1 cent, the transitional variety can fetch massive amounts at auctions.I in circulated condition. These coins can sell for $3,000 to $5,000. If in uncirculated or high mint state condition, collectors have paid upwards of $20,000 for one of these pennies. The highest recorded auction price for a top-graded specimen? A jaw-dropping $528 million. Yes, you heard that right! Over $500 million. But keep in mind, those sky-high prices are extremely rare cases involving pristine, one-of-a-kind specimens. Where to sell your rare PNNIS list of online marketplaces, coin dealer shops. So, you think you have a valuable 1988 Lincoln penny? Here's where you can sell it: eBay and Heritage Auctions. These platforms have a huge audience of coin collectors willing to bid high. Professional coin grading services, PCGS and NGC. Getting your coin authenticated and graded increases its value significantly. Local coin shops and coin shows. Great options if you want to sell in person. Final tips and closing THOUGHTS enthusiastic call to action graphics. Before you go, remember these final tips. Always check your pennies carefully. You never know what hidden gems you might find. If you think you have a rare one, get it authenticated before selling. Keep an eye on auctions, as prices fluctuate over time, so what are you waiting for? Start digging through your piggy banks and coin jars today. You could be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Happy hunting! Did you know that a single penny, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth a life-changing amount of money? That's right! Some rare 1992 Lincoln pennies with a special mint mark variation have been selling for thousands, even millions, of dollars. In this video, we'll uncover the history, value, and why collectors are paying big money for this elusive coin. Could you have one sitting in your pocket right now? Let's find out. Scene transitions to an animation of the U.S. Mint in 1992, with workers producing Lincoln pennies. The rare closed AM versus wide AM variation shows a split-screen image of the standard and rare variation of the 1992 penny, with close-ups of the AM in America. Most 1992 pennies have a wide AM in the word America on the reverse. However, a small number of pennies were mistakenly struck using a different die intended for the 1993 penny design, resulting in the close AM variety. This subtle difference may seem insignificant, but in the world of numismatics, it's a game changer. How to identify a 1992 close AM penny transitions to a step-by-step guide showing how to identify a close AM penny using a magnifying glass. So, how can you tell if you have a rare 1992 close AM penny? Here's what to look for. Check the spacing. The letters A and M in America should be almost touching. Inspect the mint mark. This error is found on both the Philadelphia 1992P and Denver 1992D minted pennies. Use a magnifier. Sometimes, the difference is hard to spot with the naked eye. So a magnifying glass or coin microscope is highly recommended. If your penny matches these characteristics, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The value of the 1992 close AM penny transitions to recent auction results, showing screenshots of high-selling 1992 close AM pennies. Narrator. Now, the question everyone is asking, how much is this penny worth? The value of a 1992 close AM penny depends on its condition, rarity, and demand. Here's a breakdown of recent auction prices. Circulated condition, $5,000 to $15,000 mint state, graded MS 65 or higher, $25,000 to $50,000 highest auction record, a 1992 close AM penny in pristine condition sold for over $428,000. Yes, you've heard that right. A tiny 1-cent coin can be worth nearly $500,000. Why is this coin so rare? Transitions to a coin expert explaining why the close AM variety was an accident. So, why is the 1992 close AM penny so rare? The answer lies in a simple minting mistake. The US Mint was transitioning to a new reverse design in 1993, and somehow, a few 1992 pennies were struck using the wrong reverse die. Since only a small number of these coins exist, they are incredibly difficult to find. Transitions to a treasure hunt montage, showing people searching through coin rolls and old penny collections. Narrator. Now you might be wondering, where can you find one of these rare pennies? Here are some tips. Check your pocket change. You never know where one might turn up. Search coin rolls from the bank. Many collectors hunt through rolls of pennies looking for valuable varieties. Inspect old coin jars and piggy banks. Sometimes, rare coins are hidden in plain sight. Visit flea markets and garage sales. People often sell old coins without realizing their true value. If you find one, make sure to get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Market demand and future value transitions to a graph showing the increasing value of rare pennies over time. The demand for rare coins is growing, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique varieties. The 1992 close AM penny is considered a holy grail among Lincoln cent collectors, meaning its value is likely to rise even further in the coming years. If you own one, holding on to it could be a smart investment. Returns to the host in front of a coin collection, holding up a 1992 penny. And that's the incredible story of the 1992 Lincoln penny worth big money. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more rare coin discoveries. Who knows? The next valuable coin could be hiding in your change right now. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and potentially high-value pennies out there, the 2000D Lincoln penny. That's right. This 1-cent piece might just be worth a fortune, and some variations have been valued at $228 million. Can you believe that? So sit back, relax, and let's talk about the history, value, errors, and what makes this penny so special in the world of numismatics. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos on valuable coins. Let's get started. To understand why this penny could be worth a fortune, let's start with a bit of history. The 2000D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began all the way back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this penny has seen multiple design changes, but the 2000 penny remains part of the memorial reverse design that was used from 1959 to 2008. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, while the obverse keeps the iconic Lincoln portrait created by Victor D. Brenner in 1909. Even though this penny is over 2 decades old, it's still in circulation. But what makes this one so valuable? Let's talk about that next. Now, what makes a regular 1-cent coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars? It all comes down to errors, rare variations, and minting mistakes. Some of the most sought-after errors in the 2000 Lincoln penny include double die obverse (DDO) error. Some 2000 pennies have a noticeable doubling in the inscriptions, such as Liberty and the year 2000. If you spot one of these, hold on tight. It could be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Wide AM reverse error. This is a major one. The 2000 penny was supposed to have a close AM design, but some were mistakenly struck with a wide AM reverse, where there's a noticeable gap between the letters A and M in America. Collectors pay big bucks for these rare mistakes. Off-center strikes. If you find a 2000 penny with an off-center design, meaning part of the design is missing, it can be worth anywhere from $50 to $500, depending on the percentage of the error. Die cracks and BIE errors. Some coins have cracks in the die, creating a BIE effect between B and E in Liberty. These may fetch around $5 to $50, but if dramatic enough, they could be worth even more. These errors turn an ordinary penny into something special and valuable. Now let's talk money. How much are these pennies really worth in today's market? Here's a breakdown. Regular 2000 penny, no errors, worth 1 cent to $1 in circulated condition. Mint state, uncirculated, 2000 penny, worth $5 to $20 depending on grade. Wide AM error penny, typically sells for $500 to $5,000 depending on condition. Double die obverse penny can sell for $1,000 to $10,000 if the doubling is significant. Extreme off-center errors, worth $100 to $1,500 based on how off-center the strike is. Now, what about that jaw-dropping $228 million value rumor? Well, there are cases where ultra-rare coins, like the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, have sold for millions. While no 2000 penny has yet hit those numbers, if an extremely rare prototype or previously undiscovered variation is found, it could be worth a fortune. Keep checking your coins. So, if you have a 2000 Lincoln penny and want to cash in, where should you sell it? Here are some top options: eBay and online auctions. If your coin has a rare error, eBay is a great place to list it. Some pennies have sold for thousands. Heritage auctions and great collections. These professional auction houses can help you get top dollar for rare coins. Local coin shops and pawn shops. While they may offer less than online auctions, they're good options for quick sales. Coin shows and collector groups. Attending coin shows can connect you with serious collectors willing to pay premium prices. Certified coin grading services. PCGS and NGC. If your penny is in exceptional condition, get it graded. A high-graded penny is worth far more. So, there you have it, folks. The 2000 Lincoln penny is more than just a regular 1-cent coin. While many are only worth a few cents, some rare error coins can fetch thousands, or even more. If you have a collection, it's definitely worth checking for these valuable mistakes. Who knows? You might be sitting on a hidden treasure without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. And don't forget, keep checking your change. You never know when you might hit the jackpot. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we're talking about the 2017 Lincoln penny. That's right, this small, everyday coin might just be worth a life-changing amount of money, up to $28 million. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the history, mint marks, rare errors, and current market values of the 2017 Lincoln penny. Let's go! Before we get into the mind-blowing values, let's take a quick look at the history of this coin. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The 2017 penny is special because it marks the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. To celebrate this milestone, the Mint released special 2017 P pennies with the P Mint mark for the first time in history. This was a one-year-only event, making these pennies unique and highly collectible. Animated timeline showing the introduction of the 2017 penny. When it comes to valuable pennies, the Mint mark plays a crucial role. The 2017 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, P, the only year a penny had the P Mint mark; Denver Mint, D, standard Mint mark on the lower right side; San Francisco Mint, S, proof coin struck for collectors. Now, not all 2017 pennies are valuable, but some rare varieties and errors could make your coin worth a fortune. Close-up of different Mint marks now. This is where things get exciting. There are several rare error coins from 2017 that collectors will pay thousands, or even millions, of dollars for. 1. Double die averse, DDO, error. This error occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, causing doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's face. Some 2017 pennies with extreme doubling have been sold for over $3,000. Off-center strike. Your penny was misaligned during the striking process and is visibly off-center. It could be worth between $500 and $5,000. Clipped planchet error. The penny has a missing edge due to a clipping error. You're looking at a $200 to $1,500 coin. Transitional metal error. Some rare 2017 pennies were accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchet. If you find a penny made of silver or an incorrect material, get it checked. It could be worth over $10,000. Examples of error pennies with market values listed on the screen. So, what about the $28 million Lincoln penny? Well, in the rarest of cases, there have been rumors of ultra-rare prototype errors and misprints that make collectors go crazy. While no confirmed sale of a $28 million 2017 penny has been recorded, experts believe that under the right circumstances, such as a mint state, never-before-seen error, such a price could be possible. Image of high-value coins from auction houses. Okay, let's get into the numbers. What is a regular 2017 penny worth? Circulated 2017 pennies. Face value, 1 cent to 5 cents. Uncirculated 2017 pennies. Around $2-$102017p with special errors. Between $100-$10,0002017s proof coins. $10 to $50 depending on condition. Rare error coins can range from $1,000 to over $100,000. Screenshot of recent auction results for high-value pennies. So, how do you know if your 2017 penny is worth big money? Follow these steps. Check the mint mark. Look for the P, D, or S to identify where it was made. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or missing elements. Weigh your penny. A transitional metal error will have a different weight than standard pennies. Compared to known rare varieties. Search online for images of valuable error pennies. Get it appraised. If you think you have a rare one, send it to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Host demonstrating how to inspect a penny with a magnifying glass. So, there you have it. The 2017 Lincoln penny might just be the hidden gem in your coin jar. Whether you have a rare error coin worth thousands or just a cool piece of history, it's always exciting to check your change. Do you have any special 2017 pennies? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. End screen with subscribe button and suggested videos. #2017 penny, #rarecoins, #coin hunting.